Oh, sorry. Okay, Micro Focus Net Express. Okay, we are seeing certification matrix now. Sorry, forgot to on the audio. I've just started it now. Certification matrix means you need to go to certifications. Okay, log into the support and go to certifications. Here in the certifications, I have selected PeopleTools, that is to 8.54, and I have taken the operating system I want. Okay, and then I have clicked on set. For PeopleTools 8.54, what are the supporting softwares? Like what is the application server? Okay, it is showing Oracle WebLogic server versions. Okay, and these two versions are supported for 8.54, and the database kind of things, database clients. Okay, and database which can be installed, those versions. Okay, and apart from these, even the browsers, and you can see desktop applications, what are the client softwares, database client, SQL client, okay, MS Excel, Word, all the versions, and even the Internet Explorer version is also specified here. You can just see. Okay, and LDAP services kind of things, LDAP version. Okay, and management and development tools. Here we can see now we are, today in the class I'm going to tell you about Cobol installation. In Cobol, you can just see that Micro Focus Cobol Net Express software should be installed in 8.54. That too, the version should be 5.1. Okay, you can download it from here as well. Just click on here, 5.1. Okay, you can just check. As the operating system I have selected Windows 2012 R2 server, it is telling that the wrap pack should be minimum 9. Okay, 9 wrap pack should be there. Okay, we can download the software from here if we want to download. Okay, I think the download is not given here. Even we can download the wrap pack 9, that won't be a problem. For downloading, you can just log into eDelivery. By this, you have understood what is the certification matrix is. For every software, for every tools version, all the kinds of software which you want to install, you can just find it here. You'll have all the things on the same screen. Okay, you can just check the versions and whatever the supported versions they are going to mention it here. You can just check that and you can just follow. Okay, that's how we need to do. In the next thing, today we'll see Cobol installation. Apart from this, we'll try to discuss some topics in security. For installing Cobol, as I have said, the software name is Micro Focus Net Express. Micro Focus Net Express is for, okay, to select this third-party Micro Focus Net Express for PeopleSoft. Micro Focus Net Express is for Windows and Micro Focus Server Express is for Linux. Actually, we have two types. Okay, in the same certification, if you select operating system as Linux 64-bit, it will show you Server Express. Then we need to download Server Express. Okay, here we need to select the operating system. Okay, and we need to just click on continue and we need to download. I have already downloaded this. Okay, if you can just check. It will provide you all wrap packs. Actually, there we have seen like there is a version number wrap pack 6, wrap pack 9, right? You can just check here. All the wrap packs are available. Okay, latest wrap pack is 11. Okay, I have downloaded this and I have installed. I got the dump with me. You can just see wrap pack 11. I have already downloaded. Okay, we'll try to install it. Okay. For that, before doing that, we'll bring up the environment. We'll see whether an environment is up or not. Or after installation also, we can bring up the environment. It won't be a problem. Here in Windows as well, I have created the PeopleTools version and application version. Sorry, PeopleSoft application server and process scheduler. Okay, can you see? We have the database in Linux, right? If it is up and running, then it will start. I don't remember whether I have brought it up or not. Yeah, it's up and running, I think. It's not up. We'll just bring it up. Okay, so we'll bring up the as well. Just remember a few things for downloading. We have gone to edelivery.oracle.com. From there, I have downloaded Microsoft NetX plus PeopleSoft 5.1. Okay, and the wrap pack 11 you can download. No need of all the softwares; they are waste of time. Just download this wrap pack 11. Okay, and after that, I have brought up the environment. App server and process scheduler are up and running. Okay, I have kept the downloaded software here. Okay, I have extracted this file, zip file. It is here. It is here. We need to just install it. I've just double clicked on it and I've pressed on. Okay, I think the older software is here. Just try and install it. Generally, in real time, if we already have the older version, let us say the Wrappack 6 is there already. In installation procedure is same for the both. We'll try to install Wrapback 6 first, and we can apply 11 on that. And that would be helpful if you want to apply macro focus as well. Now I'm installing Wrapback 6 and we'll apply 11 on that. Okay, can give any user. User. You can specify anything. Because as of now we are using only trial versions which will be free for 30 days. Okay, here in installation, remove all the things. Like remove all the things, no need of .NET also. .NET framework, it will be there in the OS level, no need of installing all this. We just need only this thing, traditional graphical user interface. Okay, this feature should be added. Okay, no need of all other things. You can just leave them and just click on next and click on install. The usage of Cobol is very minimal in most of the organizations, but still they will use for some of the process once in a while. Then we'll have the requirement to install the Cobol. Then we should know how to install and how to set up all the settings related to this. Okay. Just click on finish. Now install Wrapback 11. You just click on apply. Actually, Wrapback 6 is a base version. Okay. Most of the cases from 8.54 or 5.3, I think. You can just install that and you can just upgrade it. You can just click on update. It's completed. Just click on finish. And after this, we need to compile the Cobols. Okay. For compiling the Cobols, we need to do some steps. Just open the command prompt and go to, just a minute, I'll just maximize this. Okay, open the command prompt and we need to just go to the we need to set the environment variables first. Like we need to set ps home, ps underscore home. Okay, equal to what we have on system. Specify that 8.54. Okay, so ps home. Apart from this, we need to set one more variable that is related to Cobol, that is cob root. Root equal to the install location of microfocus. Let's see, x54 microfocus express base. Okay, till base we need to give. Okay, as cob root. Okay. Then just take the arrow in double inverted commas. We can just click on enter. Two environment variables, one is ps home and one and there is cob root, which means Cobol root directly. Okay, and after that go to set go to ps home, see 8.54, and after that go to setup folder. Okay. In setup folder we need to execute a command cbl space c colon space colon compile. Compile. Just do that and press enter. This is how we need to compile the Cobol. In real time, we need to have some more points in it's completed. In real time, we need to have some more points in consideration. I'll just show you what are those points. Did we keep the notes? PeopleTools installation 8.5455. Whatever, we'll see the latest. Installation guide 8.56. We'll see the latest what will happen. You can find the Cobol installation in this PeopleTools notes in the name of microfocus or Cobol. We'll just check. Actually, Cobol is a third-party software. We can't depend on Oracle notes as well for all the things. Okay, installation of microfocus net express on Windows. Okay, can you check for 8.56? He has given wrap pack 13. Okay, wrap pack 13 can also be installed, and 14 is also there, I think. What he's telling, we can tell download software from Middlebury. That's what we have did. Okay, after that, what he has said, he has installed wrap pack 6. What we have done, okay, and after installing some username, Here see he has also not taken .NET framework, he has left it, he has left all other, he has taken only traditional graphical user interface, what you have followed now. And after that, he has checked Net Express. Okay, he was just asking to check the license. We'll also check what will happen. Micro Focus Net Express 5.1. Macro Focus Net Express. I'm just opening it. Can you see? We also have the same window. Here we have 27 days of license because I have already installed 2 days before. That's why the license is updated. It is given only 27 days. If you install for the first time, you'll get 30 days license. Okay. And next after that, nothing more. Just asking for just taking about. Can just check the version. Okay. Whatever the version we can install, we can just check. If we click on just open, and if we click on that, we'll just find the version as well. Okay, if we click on about Micro Focus, we'll find the version here. We have installed Wrappack 11, right? That's why it is showing 5.111 like this. Okay, if not, it will show 5.06 or somewhere like this. Okay, 5.106 means Wrappack 6, 111 means Wrappack 11. Okay, and after that he has done the same. We have upgraded to 11, but it's 8.56. We are in 8.54. We have upgraded to 11. He's upgraded to 14. Okay, that's what he has done. And after that, license management, we need to follow this. I mean, see this documents once, how to update the license. It's very pretty simple. No logics or nothing like this. Okay, we have a license manager. You can just check here. See, license manager system is there. By using this, you can update the license. It's pretty simple. Just give, some basic values. Okay, you can just see, click next. He has given server name, virtual directory name, and where it should be saved. Okay, I just clicked on next. Here given some group name. I mean the ID, the operating system username, to which group it belongs. And then he clicked on finish, and he used that. Is requested for license. It started creating, and the full license is here. Okay, it's pretty simple. Can just follow this for updating the client license. Okay, that's how the license is updated. There's a lot of stuff regarding the license. You can just follow it if you want. If you want to deinstall, you're also given the steps to deinstall. And after that, he's telling us something like if we have only PS Home setup, okay, the compilation should be done in one way. If we have PS Home, App Home, separate App Home, the compilation is another way. In our case, the PS Home is only one. I mean, like App Home, customization Home, all the things are only one. That's why we have followed the pretty simple compilation method. Okay. For other things, the compilations will differ somewhat. Okay. Compiling with only, I mean, with PS Home setup, we are having only PS Home, like no App Home and no custom. You can probably proceed, use this method. Okay. First set the environment PS Home, and after that cob root. We have already done these two things. And after that, we have used the compile, compile command, that is cbl bld, compiler drive name. That's what we have did right here. cbl bld, compiler drive name is C and /compile, and the compiler directory. Okay, here C in we have compile directory, so that's we have given the same directory name. Okay, that's how we need to do. If there is PS Home and App Home as well, okay, then it will differ. All the things are differ. You just follow this document. We have App Home, how we need to do. Okay, see, the compile commands will differ. That's it. cbl bld, compiler drive same as C, and compile directory. Okay, after that build option, build You can just see what is build option. It allows the values nothing but blanks and ASCIIs for Unicode. If it is Unicode language, we'll use this. Okay. Build home. Build home will specify whether it is PS home or PS app home. Okay. If we have, we want to make it as PS app home. In most of the cases, we'll do it in PS app home if they are separate. Okay. PS home and PS app home. Then we need to specify this environment variable as well, PS app home. Okay. And after that, you can specify like this cd compiler drive and compiler directory. Okay, like this. You can just follow this for config home and app home separate. If it config home is also separate, then we need to give environment variables for the three. Can you see? That's pretty simple, right? We just follow this. That's how the compilation is done. After the compilation is done, there is one more thing that we need to do. That is, we need to update the file psprcs.cfg. Okay, I will just tell you how to update that file. Okay, there are two things that we need to add. One is, as I remember, tools bin. We need to add those two things in environment variables. Let's see. Like we are trying to set up for a process scheduler. By using this process scheduler, we can run Cobol reports. Here, in our case, the process scheduler is this one, PSNT scheduler, and the domain name is HR92 demo. Okay, I'm using the same. I've gone to PS home, AppServe, PRCS. Sorry, I haven't set the config home. That's why we'll have the folder in users directory. In 8.54 AppServe PRCS domain name. Here we'll have a file called psprcs.cfg. In that file, where is the file? psprcs.cfg. Yeah, this is the file. Okay, open this file. Just click on edit. Okay, in this we need to add two lines. What are the two lines and where we need to add? Okay. I think I've already added those two lines. We'll just check. Tools bin. Let's see. I've added these two lines in the location where we have CBL bin. Okay, we have Cobol bin path directory. Okay, it is default PS home, CBL bin, PS CBL type. Okay, and all this. Here we need to add these two variables are mandated us to add. What have I added? I have given the client location of tools. Okay, and I have given the bin server location. Okay, bin server Winx 86. Okay, I have added those two things. You also remember that two things should be added. Okay, after adding these two things, we need to bounce the application server. Sorry, we need to bounce the process scheduler. Okay, while bouncing, we need to keep one thing in mind. I'm just shutting down it. Can you see? Okay, I've shut down. That I'm using for bouncing, I need to use configure this domain option. Okay, don't forget that option. CFG, we need to do the configuration again so that it will take all the information from the configuration file. We have discussed about UVGN utility, right? It will create PS tux CFG, which is the final text file. Okay, that we need to do. Just to load the configuration as shown. No need to make any changes, just to load the configuration as shown. By doing this only, the app server mbsps app server.cfg, what are the file we have given the new inputs, it will take those inputs and it will again form pstext.cfg. Okay, and then boot it. After doing all this, we need to we should be able to run Cobol reports in PIE. Let's check that. Seems I haven't brought up the application server here. I haven't linked this application server. I haven't server as well. Installation is done. Now we are verifying whether Cobol reports are successfully generating or not. How to check whether the Cobol reports are running or not? Just try to create a Cobol report. PeopleTools, process scheduler, system process request. I'm generating a new Cobol report, add a new value, some report ID I'm taking, and here we have a sample Cobol report, and we have configured on PSNT, right? So I have selected PSNT, and we have a sample Cobol report. You can just see sample Cobol report. I'm just selecting it, and then I'm giving some type of output. Okay, and I'm just clicking on OK. They should be run success and posted, then only we can say that Cobol is configured correctly. Okay. In this queue, it should be success, then only our configuration is fine. Yeah, you can see it is success posted, means it is working fine. Okay, it is even generating outputs also. Okay, that's good. That's how we need to configure Cobol. Okay, Cobol on Linux also we'll see tomorrow. I'll just prepare. I'll just try to download the software and we will install Cobol on Linux as well. Okay, most of the time we need to install on Linux only. Okay, but the installation is pretty same. It would be quite. We'll have a console mode and we'll have some more options there. I'll just let you know. Okay, apart from this, today till now we have seen Cobol installation on Windows and certification matrix. We'll see one more topic, that is PeopleSoft Security. Okay, why we use PeopleSoft Security and what does it mean by security actually? Here you can find one tab called Security in PeopleTools. You can just find all the things here. By this you can understand what is security. User profiles, permissions and roles, definition, define security, configuration management, directory, okay, security objects, query security, encryption, okay, authorization configuration, common queries, mesh change operating security, mass change of operator security, okay. These are the various things. You can understand one thing here, that it is something related to the accessibility of the PeopleSoft, okay, because permissions, roles, users, okay, if we are granting a permission to the user, okay, and the permission is having some roles, okay, and those roles are defined with the help of components and pages. Like, let us say this is a page actually, okay, how can we find on which component and which page is using for this? Just type Control Shift A. Just click on continue. Showing unable to show connection sync info flag in web server debug tab. Web server debugging tab, show connection and sysinfo flag. We'll check that web profile. Where will be the web profile? You can just find the web profile here. Web profile debugging tab. Let's see. Our web profile is prod. Okay, debugging tab. Okay, what is the thing that is specified? Show connection and sysinfo. Yeah, use this and then click on save. And again, I'm going to the same screen, plus monitor, Control Shift J. Show connection and sysinfo flag enable. We already enabled it, right? We'll bounce it and see, because that thing should be enabled to check the components and all those things. Okay. Yeah, it is enabled. We'll bounce the web server once. Web server 92 demo bin. Okay, stop for SH. With the help of that shortcut, we can see what is the component or what are the pages, the objects names. Generally, developers make use of that things to give the permissions to the user. This is how it looks like actually when you press Control Shift plus J. Okay, Control Shift plus J. Remember that Control Shift plus J. SHIFT plus J. Okay, by this you'll get like this. You can just see here page component menu. Okay, developers make use of these things. They will give permissions using these objects. They will create roles. Okay, and we will assign those roles to the permission list. Like we can even create roles, but it's not our job actually. Okay, we can these components or menus or pages are added to the role, and that roles can be added to a permission list, and that permission list can be added to a user. Okay, or even the role can directly add it to the user as well. Okay, that we will see how to add a user, or we'll start from the basic. First we will see how to take a copy of the user. Okay, just use the navigation, PeopleTools, security, user profiles, copy user profiles. The present user, we are having only one user now, that is PS. If I want to make one more user as PS and I want to give name, like I want to create as Vivek. Okay, Vivek, yes. Okay, I just want to create a user same like PS. I want to assign it to one more user that I have given as Vivek. Okay, I'm giving some, it's like PeopleSoft super users, anything, it might be anything. I'm giving password as well. And checking this check mark, copy the ID type information. Okay, generally for user we will have whether he's an employee or he's a customer or some XYZ person. Okay, that type of information will be there, some descriptions. Okay, ID numbers and all those things. That also I want to copy. If I want to copy, just tick here. Okay, and save. Okay, you can see user is created. This user will also have the same things as the PS. Okay, which means the PS is an employee, and in the description it was written something, and in the employee ID also he has something that is the same thing is captured here. And the roles, PS has all these roles. Okay, he has total of 29. Sorry, this is actually role names and descriptions. He has 292 roles. Okay, view 100. Can you see? Similarly, he has 292 roles because it's a, PS is user created while installing only. It will have almost all the rows. In real time, generally this user will be locked. Okay, PS user will be locked. Only minimum permissions users will be created, and those users will be provided to even the admins as well. Okay. Okay. If a user ID is locked, this is how to copy a user ID. Okay, this is how the process. And the next thing, if suppose a user ID is locked, how it should be locked? Why it should be locked actually? There is some items like you have tried wrong password for 5 items or 3 items, and it will get locked. All these things will be there. Those things will be there in password management. Okay, you can just check over there. I'll just show you user, and here security, password configuration, password controls. Okay, here you can see for the same user. If we are in PS user, we can find the PS user here. You can just check password expiration. Okay, here it was checked never, but if you have checked expires on, we will give some days like 30 days or 90 days. It will automatically get expired after the days. Okay, and minimum length, special characters, digits, number of lower cases, number of upper cases. Okay, whether the password can match with user ID or the primary email ID. Okay, and account logout. This is what I am telling. The account will get logged out. Okay, and the account will get expired. If we have given some login items here, like failed logins, means It might be anything, wrong password or wrong user. I mean, uh, like a wrong password or any connectivity issues. Okay, it will check this count every time. If this count crosses in the same, I mean, scenario, then we can, I mean, then the user gets locked. Then how we can unlock that user account? We'll just go to PeopleTools, Security, User profiles. We'll just find with the name of user account, log in with the user account. We'll just uncheck this. If it is checked here, suppose I'm just checking this and I'm getting saved. I'm locking the account. Okay. Warning. If it is locked, we'll just tick and we'll just uncheck it and we'll just save. Okay. That's how we need to unlock actually. And if the password is expired, then we can change the password here. Okay. Here we can change the password. And that's how it need to be done. And the other things, we can delete the user profiles. Okay. We can purge the inactive users as well. In the permissions and roles things, we can copy permission list. We can delete a permission list. We can add roles to user. Okay. We can copy the roles. We can delete the roles. Okay. All these things we can do using these tabs. Okay. We can just select the name of permission list and we can add it to the user. Okay, that's how, I mean, some of the things in security. There are a lot of the things like password encryptions are there, encrypting profiles are there. I mean, uh, changing the user IDs in bulk are also there. You can just check all these things. They're pretty simple, not such a high things. People code accessibility, I mean, accessibility for the people code also we can assign it from here, and we can create single sign-ons. Okay, you can add the users to the single sign-on accounts. Okay, all the things it can be done. Actually, PeopleSoft security is a large topic, I mean, huge topic. There are a lot of options in security because security is a very important thing for the PeopleSoft or for any ERP software. They have provided many options for the user kind of things here. Okay, because we have various people tools here. Like we have app designer, we have application engines, we have process scheduler, we have PeopleSoft queries there, security administration is there, workflow technology is there, envisions or their integration broker is there, and we have setup manager is there, Cobol is there, people code is there, data more is there, PS admin utility is there, okay, PIA architecture is there, and XML publisher is there. We have PeopleSoft tree manager is there, SQRs are there, change assistant is there, test framework is there. We have so many component interface are also there. For we can't give every user access to all of these things. If we give access to every one of these things, then it would be a mess. The user can do anything. Okay, we should have a segregation. Who is a customer? What is the requirement of him? I mean, what is that customer need? We'll provide to that accessibility only. Okay, as a customer, does he need the access of app designer? Okay, does he need the access of application engine? Does he need the access of process scheduler? Is it necessary? It's not necessary. That's why we won't give all the permissions to all the users. Okay. As an admin, we should have accessibility to all, but as a customer, he should not have. As a developer, he should have accessibility only to some things. As an admin, if we have accessibility to people code or not, it doesn't differ. Okay, because we are not going to use people code. As a developer, he should have accessibility to people code. Okay, there are some things which are necessary for, I mean, kind of the users will follow accordingly. That's why we have many things here. Okay, those all things, permissions, I mean, which permission list, they are built-in permission list. There are a lot of permission list objects are there, which objects gives permission to which kind of people tools or which kind of I mean, menus, pages or components. All these things are mentioned. Okay, generally this security is divided into three types, as I can say. One is function security, like you can say page access, okay, running queries and component interfaces, etc. All these things we'll call as function security, functional security. Like page access means this is a page, right? I just shown you this is a page. Okay, okay. This page is something like search. Component is this thing. Okay. For this type of accessibility for a specific page or specific components, or by using process scheduler, we can run some queries, right? By using this process monitor, we are using, system process request ID. Okay, we can run a process using these things. We can call running a query access is this. Okay, this access, if this type of access is given to the user, we can call it as functional security. The three things: one is page access, running queries, component interfaces. These are the general things which I remember. Okay, these are the general things in functional security. Okay. Mm, by if a user has functional security kind of roles, then he can have access to these pages. Okay, and one more thing is data and row level security. Um, Let us say in a page we'll have user access. Once he gets an access of user in a certain page, he can access the information. Let us say here it is showing the information about the built-in processes. Okay, this is a process name and this is a process description. It is a type of the process. We can change the process form, output, and we can see the distribution of the process. Okay, how, what is the folder name? You can just check process type and the email subject. Okay, test email and all those things are there. What is the distribution user? Okay, all these things are there. This is something like accessibility to the data or row level data of these processes. Okay, thus that security we'll call it as data or row level security. Okay, in system security means this is the general system wide security controls. Like if I can say system security means if we are able to use password controls, authentication methods, session expirations, and all those things, like a PS admin. If you are able to use this security, you can, if you are able to use the password controls, okay, like session expiration dates, session expiration times, how much time your session should be there, that session timeouts, yeah, okay, and authentication methods, which type of authentication we can use, okay, um, all these things. If we, if we can access all these things, then we can call it as system security. Okay, these are the three types of security. One is functional security, another is data and row level security, and the third one is system security. Generally, they have broadly divided into these three types of security. Okay, that's a little. Just wanted to give, let you know about the securities. Okay, and we need to understand some more things. We'll just check in online. We have some diagrams. In interview, they just want to check whether you know about the rules of security or not. They'll ask you some silly questions once in a while. Uh, you can see there are a lot of things here. PeopleSoft online security, sign in timeouts, dialog boxes, and all those things. It's 8.50. It's a pretty old. We'll just see the new one. Keynotes is also a good one. They just described a record, role, and permission list, portals, and useful query. Find out which user from which permission list. Okay, they have given some query. You can just find out which user is under which permission list. When we speak about roles, permissions, and they are assigned to the users, you need to understand that one user can have multiple roles and one role can be assigned to more than one user. That you need to understand. I just want to have a look at the diagram. Hope we'll find that diagram. It's a huge notes. You can just see it's a 406 pages notes. Security. Yeah, I think we can find the diagram as well. Generally, we'll have a separate staff for this Peoplesoft Security in real time. I think I'm unable to find it. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just show you in a diagram. That's pretty simple. Apart from searching all these things. Let us take a user. Let us suppose try to represent it with circles. Okay. Okay, I've taken 3 circles. Okay, and I'm taking one more circle. This I will write it as user. This user, I just want to tell you, if you're giving a permission or a role, okay. Let us say these circles are roles actually. These 3 circles are, each one is a row. This is a role, okay. This is a role, and this is also a role, okay. And this role, all these users have this role, and this user is also having this role, and you can see this user, it is having all the 3 roles. Just wanted to tell you, one user can have multiple roles, and one role can be assigned to any number of users, okay. That's what I just want to tell you. And each role, it will be generally a combination of permission lists, okay. Let us draw a diagram like this. Let us say this is a permission list, okay. We'll give some color. This is a permission list. Each role will have permissions, okay. This permission list, they will prepare, they will combine to form a role, and this role is assigned to a user, okay. I'm just trying to draw this diagram so it will be pretty simple to remember in the future. Like, we have permission list, and those permission lists combine to form a role, and this role is assigned to user, okay. That's how it happens generally. And you need to remember, each user can have multiple roles, and one role can be assigned to multiple users as well, okay. That's one point I just want to tell you. And generally, if you want to create some user or give permissions, we'll generally first create a permission list, and then we'll create roles to attach to this permission list, and then we'll create a user ID, and then we'll attach this permission list to user ID, or even you can attach a role to the user ID as well. That won't be any problem, okay. We can assign a role, or we can assign a permission list, okay. We can directly assign this permission list to the user, or we can assign a role to a permission list, which is a combination of permission lists, okay. let's keep it as mine. It's a general process generally. I mean, you can follow if you want to, if you are using this PeopleSoft screen. Okay, first thing we'll just create permission list. Okay, we'll select some permission list and then we can create a role. Okay, by adding this permission list to the role, and after this you can create a user. Okay, for creating a new user you can just add a new value. You can create and give a username. Let us say user1. Creating user1. Okay, you can add here. You can specify what is symbolic ID. Okay, or else it is also not needed. Okay, permission list, navigation or access profile, primary, raw security, anything we can specify, and type of ID you can specify, whether it is a customer, employee, or anything you can specify. Okay, you can just select from the existing employees. Okay, from the data you can just select, you can just give some description. Okay, and roles, you can just assign some roles here. Okay, we tried to add some roles, like I am giving ACM administrator. Okay, if you want to add one more role, just click on plus here and you can add the roles, any roles you want. Okay, let us search for a role name. Any role you want. Okay, we have 300 plus roles. We can have all those roles added. I mean, any number of roles we can add, and we can specify so that they will get permission to the specific things. Just add and just click on save. Symbolic ID is must. That's why it is not allowing us. And it is asking for password. You can give for password as well. Okay. That's how we can create a user ID. Okay. This is some of the things of PeopleSoft Security. You can just if you want detailed information, or if you want to be PeopleSoft Security administrator, just follow this document. It's not necessary for an administrator to check all these things. Okay, most of the time we will get password logs and attempts for password failures, single sign-on problems like PS token cookies and all those things. Okay, it is enough for us to check with those things. Okay, in security we have single sign-on as well. You can see single sign-on. Here we can add a node to the single sign-on if we have single sign-on set up in the PeopleSoft. Okay, you can add the nodes here as well. Okay, for the single sign-on purpose, and the expiration timeout minutes also you can set here. Okay, if a user is logging into the PeopleSoft through single sign-on, you want to set some expiration time, like it is in minutes. I mean, here it is specified as 720 minutes. Okay, 720 minutes means calculate 12 hours. Okay? Now by default they have specified 12 hours. So if you just want to change it to seconds or minutes, I mean nominal minutes one, or you can want to change it for seconds also, you can just change here. Okay, and sign on people code access also you can give it here. Okay, LDAP authentication is there. You can just see password controls authentication is there. Okay, Such type of accessibility you can just add whatever you want. This is not our task actually. These things are in detail studied by the people, security administrator guys. That's how it works. Okay, I think we have discussed a lot of things. Tomorrow we'll try to discuss about Cobol installation on Unix and some more topics as well. I hope you're understanding the class well. If you have any doubts, please just call me, or you can just chat me on WhatsApp, or you can just keep me a mail with your doubts. I will just reply. Thanks for listening to me. Have a good night.